On today's episode of the Fresh Brew Run vlog, it is race day. I'm learning hard lessons today. Good morning. Welcome to episode 9 of my half marathon block build where I'm training for a half marathon. My name is Aaron and it is a great day for a run. I'm out here doing my speed workout. However, today's video is going to be a little bit different. I am running a race this week on Saturday, the Grand Rapids Riverbank 25K. So this video is going to be more of a race vlog, but I do want to cover some of my training this week before we get into Saturday. So here's what I did this week. I'll see you on Saturday for the race. Okay, so Monday speed workout. This is actually my last speed workout of this half marathon training block. We go to the strength workout next week. It was a 12 by 400 meter workout with a 400 meter active recovery in between. And honestly, it went really, really well. My last lap was incredibly fast. I spent the whole time just holding back. I ran faster than I was supposed to every single repeat on this run. It felt awesome to be out there on the track. And it's a nice comparison to the first time I ran a speed workout in this block where it was a struggle to hit those times. Now every single interval felt good. So that was a nice win to kick off the week. Tuesday was my off day. And then Wednesday I had a 5-mile tempo run. It went okay. I'm still a little bit nervous about how high my heart rate gets so early into the run. I don't know, maybe it's the cumulative fatigue, maybe it's the hills that I'm running on, maybe it's the wind, maybe it's some other excuse that I can't think of offhand, but I am a little bit nervous about my ability to maintain my tempo pace when it is 80, 85, 90 degrees on race day. But listen, we'll worry about that when we get to it. Thursday, I did a 6-mile easy run. Once again, it was freezing, which is just getting very, very old. My legs felt tired, but it's all good. Not too worried about it. And then Friday, I did like a mini taper. I did a 5-mile easy run, just a chill run. Of course, just thinking the word taper makes your legs feel more tired than they already are. So that was my week heading into Saturday. Now let's jump into race day. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Great day for a run. It is race day. Downtown Grand Rapids, the Riverbank 25K run. Just got dropped off. Getting ready to head to somewhere to hang out. So let's do this. So let's talk race strategy. So on my calendar, as part of my marathon training plan, I had a 12-mile long run today. This race is a 25K, which is 15.5 miles. So my plan was to run the first 3 miles easy, ideally at 8:30 pace. And then for the remainder of the run, the 12.5 miles left, I was going to pick up the pace to my long run pace, which is about 7:20. So that was the plan I was going to stick to. And if I felt really good at the end, I would sprint a little bit and just kind of cross the finish line at a high speed. So that's the plan. Now, did I stick to that plan? Well, you're just going to have to watch to find out. One more easy mile to go. Eight-minute pacer is so far ahead. Is that a cello? Upright bass? All right, mile 3 coming up. Time to kick it into gear. Johnny, how you feel? He feels good. All right. He was locked in there. 4 miles. My time is about 45 seconds behind the clock time. Feel good. Love it. Thank you. 6 miles. Into the wind a little bit. Yeah. I've never heard sounds like that. That hill behind me was the first one that kind of asked a question. I answered, but it's gonna be a grind. Thank you. Whoa, that's cool. Mile 8. Nine miles. A little shade, wind in my back. Let's get back into rhythm. 10K to go. Thank you. I'm fading. Stomach is upset. That's not good. Mile 13. 2.5 to go. 8.1 marathon. I hope my half doesn't go like this. Oh, I'm cooked. 14 miles. I am learning hard lessons today. Oh, mile to go. Man, I got cooked.
Daniel, Scott, David,
thank you. Medal, baby. All right, so technically I PR'd. I've never run this race, so PR. Oh no! Oh, the bell! He's too strong. Oh yeah. All right, instant reaction. That was tough. It was a headwind like the first half and some uphill. I just was not ready for that. Stomach felt awful. Need to train the gut for the gels. I messed up my gel cadence. Took a gel too early. So I was definitely going slower than long run pace for maybe, I don't know, a third of the run. Felt good the first 2/3, but yeah, I got punched in the face, but that's good training. So anyway, I'll do a longer recap shortly when I have oxygen in my brain. But it was fine, it was fun. I had fun. At the end of the day, it was good training, so I feel good. Now back to half marathon training. So let me catch my breath. Let me find my family. I don't know where they are. I don't know where I am. I know where I am.
Patrick, Elvina, and Margaret, Rachel.
All right, recap perch. I'll call this the recap perch. So I'm on my recovery run. I actually feel pretty good, which is encouraging. I've had a day to process yesterday's run. So to recap, like I said yesterday, I learned a lot of lessons during the race. Now that I'm like 24 hours removed from it, I feel less bad about it than I did right after the race. It was pretty disappointing in the actual race, but looking at all of the mistakes that I made, a lot of controllable stuff. So first of all, my plan was to run 8:30 pace for the first 3 miles. Did I do that? No. I ran sub 8 pace, which is not like the fastest time in the world, but it was faster than I wanted to run. Then I got through 3 miles. I wanted to run 7:20 pace, which is my long run pace. Did I do that? No. I ran quite a few miles below 7:20 pace. I even got down below 7-minute miles. There was a long downhill and I was all fired up and I ran like a 6:58. So I did not run my pace in the beginning, in the middle, and at the end. I paid the price for it. The other thing I ran into was some stomach issues, which I'm not used to taking that much fuel. I messed up the timing of the gel that I took. I was supposed to do it at 6 miles. I took it at 4. I don't know why. I just messed it up. So by 4 miles, which is like, I don't know, a half hour into the race, I had already consumed 100 grams of carbs because I took one right before the start. So I was not ready for that. That kind of messed with my stomach. I didn't pace it right. I've been complaining about how cold it is. It's cold again today. And of course, the one day I have a tough workout, it was warmer than normal, so I need to get used to that. Hopefully it will warm up. It is always disappointing to get to a point in a race and you're like, yeah, I don't have it today. It felt a lot worse than I actually was running. I ran like 8-minute miles when I was at my worst, which isn't too bad. It's not the pace I wanted to run, but it's not the end of the world. I'm not as concerned as I was yesterday. Looking back at the numbers and the data and just recalling the race, I made a lot of self-inflicted mistakes that I can fix and clean up before the half marathon. So I'm not too concerned. Today on my recovery run, I actually feel really good, which is a good sign. I don't feel like I would after I ran a real half marathon or a real full marathon where you can barely walk. I just did a lot of things wrong yesterday. The race itself was a lot of fun. The crowd support in the first half was awesome. I mean, people were fired up. Got to see my family out on the run. That was cool. The second half was pretty quiet, but you got to run in this like cool shady part. So it was a fun race. I highly recommend running the Riverbank Run in Grand Rapids. So I'm glad I did it. It was a learning experience. I got the mistakes out of the way is what I'm hoping. And I can only build from there. I mean, it was a good training run. Put that kind of pressure on the legs and see how I respond. I didn't respond great, but back to the drawing board. Learn from my mistakes, and hopefully by the time the half marathon rolls around, I'll be in better shape and I won't make those same mistakes again. So that'll be it. I'm just gonna finish up my recovery run. So thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you soon.